You're living the American dream. You're your own boss. You've created a company people love to work at and done it all your way. What made you actually get started on Birds Barbershop in the first place, where many stop at the research stage of becoming a business owner? And so I think I kind of answered that. But really, once we realized that there was no prerequisite to cut hair to own a salon, and that it was a pretty nice business model, not a lot of square footage. We pay our employees commission, so we share on the upside. So if they do well, if we do well as a whole, Michael and I will earn more. And for us, our job was getting people in the chair and making sure that they had a good experience. And I don't think that's that difficult. In theory, obviously, it's not as easy as it sounds. There's a lot of different moving parts to that, making that happen. But on the whole, it's a pretty simple transaction. You come in, you sit down, you get a haircut, you leave, you pay cash, you walk out the door. There's no terms, there's no anything. Salons are, hair is a very personal experience. You look in the mirror every morning. So, at first we were astonished because people would get really upset if the haircut didn't go exactly their way, which of course they should. We just didn't realize the extent of how serious that is and what we're dealing with in terms of changing people's hair color, style, length, all that kind of stuff. So, but I think we've done a pretty good job, and really the most important thing is how we hire and making sure we have qualified people cutting hair. And so I think we're still learning, and we're not perfect, but I think we've done a pretty good job. We know who fits here and who puts out great product. But at the end of the day, that's really the most important thing. And of course, there's the front desk aspect of it. So not that many moving parts, enough to keep us busy, and enough. We have over 100 employees now, and so it's a challenge sometimes. But for the most part, it's pretty exciting. And if you treat the people who work for you well, it takes care of themselves, right? Michael and I don't cut hair, so what's most important, oftentimes I think more important than our customer is our employees, and so they've got to be happy, they've got to buy in, they've got to believe in what you're doing and believe that you're honest, and it's got to be a place that they want to work. Then it takes care of itself, right? Because they're the ones that interact. My receptionist and my stylist interact with the end user. I don't oftentimes, so that's the most important thing.